This is the OC where I grew up. It's the picture of Southern California beach prosperity. It was shown in a television show I created called The OC. My name's McG. This is not the whole picture. Orange County may be among the wealthiest per capita communities in America, but there is a flip side, an underbelly of homelessness, invisible to many, but very real to the men, women, and children struggling day by day.
My name is Jasmine Johnson, and I have been homeless off and on ever since the age of 3 years old. The homelessness got worse when I moved here to California with my mother and my brother. We actually slept on a bench outside of the Placentia Library for a total of 2 weeks. The very worst of what I've experienced. What comes to mind is actually the beginning of my book. It's when Leland was about not even a year old. I was 6 years old. We were staying with one of my mother's friends, and she had just kicked us out. And she told us that if we came back to her apartment, she would call the cops on us. It was very late at night, so we didn't have anywhere to go. So my mother broke into the apartment's basement, and we ended up sleeping in somebody's shelter. It wasn't even a shelter. It was sort of like a storage area for each apartment. And so we ended up sleeping in someone's storage area for that night. And it's the lowest point because it was a really scary night. Leland was a baby, so he was crying, and I was afraid that his crying would have Summer, which was the woman's name, like wake her up and have her call the cops. But yeah, it's the first really bad memory that I have of just trying to sleep, but not being able to sleep because Leland was afraid, my mother was afraid, and we were sleeping on these black trash bags that were filled with all types of stuff, so it just wasn't comfortable. School was the one reprieve, or the one place that I went where everything I knew would be okay. When I was younger, until I got to Chapman, I didn't want to tell people that I was homeless because I was ashamed. I came to Spin when I was actually looking for a place to stay after Chapman. Spin helped me by giving me a help with deposit and first month's rent to the apartment that I stay in now. They actually continue to pay for my apartment now so that I can save up money. They have given me food cards every month. They have given me bus fare every month so that I can make it to and from job interviews. And what I did to get started pretty much was filled out an application. I came in, I spoke to Sharon, and Sharon was really nice and encouraging. She told me this is what I would need to do, and this is what they would do for me. And ever since then, it's been awesome. So I would definitely recommend Spin to those who are ready to make a change. I don't know where I would be right now if it weren't for the help of Sharon and Spin. I don't even want to think about where I would be right now. It was a very scary time for me where I would go once I graduated from Chapman, and Spin gave me like a security blanket. They wrapped me in a security blanket and let me know that I would be okay.
Consider supporting the Spin message. You really can change a life. It's true. There, but for the grace of God, go I.